Hey there, you two. Considering those expressions, it looks like you both just got off the phone and the conversations appear to have contained a lot of drama. I figured as much. Well, let me just set the burner to simmer for these potatoes, and okay. So, who wants to go first? Okay, little sister, what's on your mind? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so your friend was recently dumped. She's broken up over it and has been like this for several weeks. So, a couple of questions then, little sis. Has your friend been dumped obnoxiously before? I see. Yeah, being stood up is definitely a chicken move, and then to dump her right after that is quite foul. What about her family? Any problems there? I see. And do her parents seem like they really do provide guidance? They do. All right, good. So, just a few more questions. How many times has this actually happened? 4 times. Okay. And did they all end like this? Okay, they did. And what guys does she usually go for if it's happening like that? I see. Definitely the bad boys. Got it. Did she ever say why she does that? Ah, so she's in it for the butterfly tingles and stuff. Well, good for you for setting the example for her and telling her the truth for what it is. Though it sounds like she didn't take too well to the reality, did she? So she tried to taunt you about you and your nerdy boyfriend, even though the two of you are at a stable, steady pace, and then she bragged about how her now ex-boyfriend that would not settle down for her, nor did he ever have any thought about settling down, says how their relationship was a lot better. Yeah, I'm begging to differ on that one. Definitely sounds like she's caught in a loop. Okay, little brother, what's going on with your situation? Oof. So your friend let go of his girlfriend because he caught her cheating. Well, that's definitely a valid reason. So what was the girl doing? Wait, she was dating another guy while dating him, posted on social media that she was not interested in your friend, and when your friend found out, he ended the relationship, and she's barking over that. And let me guess, a bunch of guys swooped in support of her. And if they did, were they aware of what she did? Okay, so they were not aware what she did that led up to the breakup, but then want to blame him for her distraught state of mind. Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to get something from her. Hold the phone. So she thinks because of a previous relationship that failed in similar unfaithfulness on the guy's part, she now has some kind of qualified immunity for her own misconduct? Talk about DSD. Oh, double standard dysfunction. I see. And when you told those other guys to back off your friend, how'd they respond to that? I see. Well done for standing up for your friend. Based on the information, it sounds like his ex was just using him. Definitely toxic. Hmm? Well, that's an excellent question, little sister. The answer can be lengthy at times, depending on the situation, but here's the central explanation. Some people are just not ready to grow up. Now, for some, this could be due to brainwashing, while others, it's denial, and some, it's fear. in the scenarios of the two you brought up, I'm hearing some common dysfunctional tendencies, one being white knighting and the other the victim identity. So for you, little brother, in your situation, those guys that ganged up on your friend did so with a white knight mindset. They were only looking to come to her defense so they could get on her good graces in the hopes she would notice them and possibly choose one of them as her next, I'm just going to say it like this, her next servant, because it seems like that's what it would turn into. Yeah, they were basically being simps. And almost all the time, if not all the time, anyone under this mindset will allow themselves to be used and abused. But it sounds like they will have to learn that the hard way. And in your situation, little sister, it sounds like your friend has two issues going on. The first one, she has allowed herself to become addicted to the whole butterflies and thrill scenario, and now she's finding difficulty to shake it off. Plus, it appears she either may have not been told about this, or she has been, and she's in straight denial about it, that the typical bad boys are not the type to really settle down. And apparently she harbors some jealousy against you because of your successful relationship. What I'm seeing in both of your scenarios is you have two people who have taken on the victim mentality. Now, I'm sure you have some questions about that, so here are some answers. When a person takes on a victim mentality, they make the situation they suffered their identity, and they refuse to grow out of that experience. In this mental state, they will always believe and address scenarios as if they are owed something, relating it back to their previous situation. Anyone who ever tries to share with them a dose of reality or even guidance to freedom from reliving that past, they are likely to be labeled as another perpetrator. They will challenge the guidance as trying to downplay what they went through. So why would they go through all of this just to get that type of result? Well, in the victim status, the host will get attention. They may even get some freebies. What kind of attention? Well, there is the white knighting for one, as your friend's now ex-girlfriend experienced, and your friend experienced for one, little brother. But they better not try to guide them out of that victim spot, unless they want to get yelled at. Very much so, little brother. You both did very well in doing the right thing. You, little brother, for encouraging your friend to let his ex-girlfriend go because of the infidelity. And of course, you, little sister, for telling your friend up straight that the path that they are going does not lead to much success, if you will. The problem is the respective recipients are scared to move forward right now. One of them, they are comfortable with where they are, like I said before, the victim mentality. And until that particular comfort is no longer available, or if they find something better, they're going to stay in that position that they currently are. Another common reason why some don't grow is not because they feel insufficient, but because they fear their own potential for success. It sounds crazy, but sometimes that's just what it is. Now, that can be understandable when there is a weak foundation, and if they're rising up too fast, they can start wobbling a lot as the wind blows, which causes even more discomfort. But if the foundation is solid and they don't rise up too fast, then as they gain more experience and that experience is given the proper perspective, their foundation becomes stronger, and then they become more confident. Now, what is that foundation? It's learning about life and themselves within it, and becoming more comfortable within themselves in what they are capable of. Unfortunately, little sister, the time frame of when someone will come out of their funk, if you will, is somewhat unpredictable. But when it finally does happen, it is a joyful moment. But I'll also let you two in on something. The real reason why you two are getting flacked and hated at, it's not because you're I'll just say it like this, a badass or a dork or all those other derogatory terms. You get this treatment from people who fear success and fear the light. And when you and many others have potential for success, you are also shining your light onto others, which can present an opportunity for them to see their own potential of success. You are helping to light up a path for them, mostly unconsciously. And those who have a true desire to succeed, not only will they want to be around you, but they will also eventually want to light their own torch and carry it. And the whole process repeats. So I encourage both of you, continue to shine your light. Never let anyone burn that out. Keep your focus on what is right and positively productive. For some people, it might not happen with you, but it might happen when they meet someone else. But even so, they have received some light, and over time, enough light might help them get used to it again. So make a promise to yourselves. You will always let your light shine. You will always, to the best of your abilities, be a positive example. Do you both understand? Right on. All right, dinner's almost ready, so set the table for me, will ya?